Ian and Justin here, late night podcast.
Ready to spoof up your night, guys.
Weather's looking nice. Traffic was a little wild. Whoa!
The dogs are in the house, guys.
Waka waka. Guys, we're rolling. 182. What's up, brother? Cheers. We were just spoofing dumb radio, guys. It's if you go back and listen to some old radio, it's very funny. Even old old-timey television, the way they spoke.
Cheesy ball, dude.
And I'm thinking about, because there was a format, and then now we are at a format of not giving a fuck. People with very bad speech and have a horrible command of the English language have big podcasts now. You know what I'm saying? It's very interesting. Or even on commercials.
Well, I mean, think about it. We've known about this for years because remember Beetlejuice on fucking Howard Stern's.
Hell yeah. Beetlejuice is the best, dude.
Whenever Juice was on, there was more listeners than fucking everybody else.
Who, me? Yeah. Listen, I advise everyone to listen to old 2000 Howard Stern's, old 2000, even earlier than that.
Classic.
It's still better than any podcast out there.
It's
still better.
Definitely still holding water.
Old classic Howard Stern is better. The way it was done, even the way the flow of it is still better than any podcast out there. It's incredible.
Hell yeah.
And I think the transition, because I am a fan of kind of that era of talk radio. Excuse me, sorry. I'm a fan of that old talk radio where I loved when they had to find a way around not saying a curse word.
Oh, yeah.
That was funnier, right?
It was.
When it was like...
Watch them struggle, dude.
Listen to them struggle. Or they go like, you get proficient at it. You get very good at it. You start going, son, I'd like to B my L on her T's. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, that's a grosser way to do it, I guess, but...
Sounds like a sandwich, dude.
The reason why that came to my head, because that was a joke when I was doing radio, when I had a little small radio station in L.A., I did have to do that, and it was fun to try to come up with those type of words. And we'd be like, I want to B my L all over your F. But
yeah, F and B.
But that old classic Howard Stern, nothing's better. And now Howard Stern is the wokest of woke. It's
lame as fuck, dude.
So what does that mean, Justin? What does that mean? Does that mean that
what was that one quote that I love so much?
Because he would kick his own ass if you brought old Howard Stern back to young Howard Stern.
Yeah,
young Howard Stern would throw pies at him.
I know I'm quoting a movie, but I thought it was brilliant when I heard it when he said, "Either you be a hero until you die, or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain."
And very interesting.
I think I always thought there was something behind that. I'm like, yeah, because you get older, angrier, more miserable sometimes. Some people,
Or also, I mean, the man is mid-60s, I think. In fact, he's pushing 70.
Yeah, almost 70.
Because he's my father's age, so he's pushing 70, which you got to imagine.
The parties too that man's been through.
Sure. And also, but you got to be like, I'm done with the fight, though. You know what I mean? He's like, I got nothing else. This radio thing is what I'm going to do. He doesn't even go in the studio now. Everyone just him and Robin just stay at home. They're not even in studio anymore. They're locked into their fucking tower over there in New York.
I think that's kind of lame.
It's very lame. I've tried to listen, and it's like, where's my hero? Where's my guy?
Right.
Where's all our guys? My father and I would bond listening to Howard Stern. That was the only time my dad stopped working.
Yeah.
Was to listen to the Stuttering John and Crazy Cabbie fight.
Or was he a fan of Lycus too? Because I mean that was
he liked Lycus too.
Dude, me and my pops would bond over Lycus.
We liked Lycus. We liked that talk radio, that 97.1 thing that was going on for a while. That was nice, and we would talk about it in our meetings and stuff when I worked for my dad. But my dad he does not stop working, right? That is against his religion. So it didn't matter, holidays, whatever. You're sick, you work. That's how my dad rolls, which is how my dad is my dad. But
admirable.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. He believes in the working class for sure. Yep. But we stopped working one time to listen to the fight. The whole everybody. We're like, we're taking it off. But we're all in the office, but we're listening. And my dad had this tiny little office in Paramount, and we're just all me and the technician and my dad, and we're just fucking listening to this thing. Come on, yelling at this little radio he's got. That's how great Howard Stern was. Yep. People bonded over him. They would go to work and be like, "Did you listen to Howard Stern?" You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Did you? It was amazing.
Dude. I remember getting to work at that time. I worked at a Long Beach Chrysler Jeep, fucking up there on 28th and Cherry and shit.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Worked over there and fucking that'd be the first thing as soon as I get in the morning. Man, you've been listening to that shit on the way in, dude. And they're like, dude, this fucking.
So you just go, holy shit, man!
It's always something gold.
When he's got Daniel Carver in,
it's always gold. I mean,
it was always gold.
Yeah,
Black Jeopardy. It was fantastic.
It didn't matter, dude. How many people got offended about shit? That would be the best part, is hearing about how people were getting offended.
Yeah,
too. That was.
Well, I mean, they really were putting the sticks to him too. I mean, he was getting fined millions of dollars. So I mean, at some point,
threatened to be canceled every other fucking
all the time, which made him bigger. It makes him a martyr, But he still did have to pay the fines. The fines were paid, and it's. I think when you become 70 years old, you're like, I don't want the fight, but maybe just don't be over the top. But he's gone so fucking crazy woke.
Soft.
He just says
soft, dude.
The wokest shit.
It's soft.
It's crazy, and it makes me wonder. The conspiracy theory of my brain goes, who's gotten to him, being like, hey, we're gonna keep you rolling in dough. We'll keep you rolling in dough. You're gonna keep rolling,
but
I need a little agenda for you.
I need you to go from 7 to 2.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, and if someone was like, "Hey, Ian, you're going to be on Howard Stern," I would jump at the chance, of course, because he's still the legend Howard Stern.
Do you think he's friends with Whoopi Goldberg? Because I mean,
I bet
they kind of share the same ideas and such.
Yeah,
dude,
I think they've all
more.
And I would even say the young Whoopi Goldberg would look at old Whoopi Goldberg and be like, "Oh my God, dude, right. What have I become?"
Right? Yeah, because remember she did that whole thing with what was it, Tony Danza or Ted Danzig, where he did the original blackface.
Yeah,
and fucking she was, dude. Do you think that broad would do the same shit nowadays? I don't think.
The dumb broad that says World War II was just a bunch of white people. Wasn't a race thing. It was just white people.
Wow.
She said that. Did you hear that?
That's coming from a woman
that's Whoopi Goldberg,
who stole her name from Jewish people.
I know. That's what's even funnier.
Dude,
very lost.
What a fucking cherry on top.
These people are very lost. That's a weird thing to say, man. It's not a race thing. It's just white people. There's other races other than white and black, right, lady?
Do you know?
Are you aware of that?
There's plenty. I mean, the Italians were in the war. The fucking French. The fucking.
Well, never mind that. What happened?
The Russians. The fucking.
It's just weird. But at the same time,
Polish.
At the same time, there's like now I have been way off of social media for the last few weeks.
Congratulations, sir.
Now now of course me and you are not that crazy in social media. Yeah. I haven't posted a thing. I haven't even read a thing. I haven't even really gone on, right?
It's freeing, isn't
and
it?
I mean, no, I did post a story with Sparrow's face in it, but what I'm saying is like it is a different world when you're not. I'm not seeing it. When people are going, "Did you hear about this?" I go, "No, I didn't."
Nope. Didn't care to.
So does it exist, or is it just in that mechanical little device we have?
And that's I like how we come to the same conclusions.
And we've said this before, but I have never been more off of social media than in the last 2 weeks in my life. I haven't seen it.
It's fucking great,
and it's amazing because here's why. For one, I'm just many different reasons. I'm trying to put on a couple pounds in the gym. So I've been really doing a 2-a-day fucking thing. I've been going hard on that. I've also, I've got other family issues I got to deal with. So I'm sticking to that.
Yeah.
I'm purposely not being bombarded with nonsense. Just little nonsense.
That's good, because then that doesn't spill over into the things you got to deal with, because you're taking that shitty fucking mentality that your head's been filled with all day.
Right. I haven't been listening to podcasts. I've been going to sleep to Howard Stern, old Howard Stern.
Yeah.
And that's probably it. So my question to that is, though, because you can't stick your head in the sand, though. You do have to handle business because you go, well, it's just rich people and politics. But when it comes for you, you better get into those politics, though, right?
Well, you just got to know how to read between the lines. You know, you're going to hear this side say this, you're going to hear that side say this, and then you're going to come to your own conclusion, whether you lean one way or the other, or you stay straight up the middle and you just don't give a fuck. You're like, okay, well, that's what they're saying. Okay, that's what they're saying, but I'm going to keep carrying on with my life.
And I'm very understanding of why people are saying what they're saying, and I'm almost not being mad at them. You know, people I know, in fact. They're saying some shit that I'm just like, whoa, dude, you're a retard. And I know you're in that bubble. You're in the bubble. It's okay. It's all right. It's all right. Because I'm doing the same thing as like for you. Like if you said something political that you really believe in, then I'm just like, I don't believe in that. I mean, I wouldn't be like, I'm never talking to you again.
Right?
You know what I mean?
Because why would you be friends with anybody if you gotta agree to disagree?
Although it is, yeah, I guess so. And I'm also not even getting mad. I've taken like a lot of these things back too, where it's like, if you're like, I really, really hate Scottish people, and I go, well, but you're not meaning me. You're just kind of, you know what I'm saying? Like I could.
In general, yeah, I get it.
You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm just like, I'm so fucking annoyed with Armenians. But my Armenian boys are always welcome in my house. You know, so it's like.
I'll tell you what, if somebody said that to me,
I'm just making up a race. But
I know, but if somebody said that to me, like I'm annoyed with Scottish people, I'd stomp them out and say, yeah, you are.
Well, I mean, you know, the Jewish side of my family is getting hit big time.
I noticed.
Getting hit big time.
It's because
I wish my side of Jews made money. Like I wish they were the banker side. My side of the Jews were the Holocaust side. They were the.
You happen to notice how all this talk about white privilege has never happened for us.
Yeah, I'm going. Where is it?
It never got one lick, dude. Never got a card. Never got nothing.
Yeah, I know. Where's the privilege, man?
Where's the card, dude?
Well, you could be like what Jerry Seinfeld is. It goes, well, the privilege is we were born in America. So if you want to go that, and
that's everyone.
Seinfeld, did you see that thing with Seinfeld? That is something that was sent to me. But
Jerry
Seinfeld spoke at a college, and they fucking they protested and walked out on him.
I heard about it, but I heard there was like only 6 people that actually walked out.
You know what? That could be right though.
Yeah.
Because I bet it was just a few and they made a big deal about it.
Yeah.
It's still weird that they walked out.
I haven't even seen it, but I did hear about it. But this is just.
You're probably right.
This is just by talk to other people that I talk to, because, like I said, I've been off this.
You're probably right, because I didn't even watch through the whole thing just because I don't want to be fed that nonsense. But I did like what Seinfeld was saying. Was like, you guys in college, you talk a lot about privilege a lot. You love that word privilege. Like he says that in his speech, and he's like, you should want privilege. Privilege is good. Like I'm trying to be a Seinfeld, but he's like, you should want privilege. Privilege is good. I was privileged. I'm a comedian and was born in New York. That's where all the comedy is, right? And he goes, there happens to be a lot of Jews in comedy. I happen to be Jewish. I guess you could call that privilege, right? So you should want privilege. The people that don't have privileges are hearing bombs right now. It's just like, so it's like
facts.
So you guys in college, maybe you want a little privilege because we're here, right? Yeah. Facts, yep. So it's kind of the same people where you've heard that a million times. It's like, stop with the who and what privilege. We're all born in America. So we could kind of say that's a little something right there, right?
Yeah.
There's an argument to that. There's an argument to everything. But
we are born in the best country in the entire world.
Right.
That's ever going to exist, to be honest with you.
Right. So, and in the fact that you're able to say the words privilege means you have all the privilege, right?
But there are too many people underneath our flag that want to say that they want to fly somebody else's flag and believe their beliefs. And I need you motherfuckers to get the fuck out of my country.
I'm with you. Now let's pick that apart, though. Hold on. Let's pick that apart. Let's make it basic, because there's a lot of our parents that we were listening to metal, and that was fucking.
Oh, we were the devil.
We were the devil.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
Kiss was the devil.
Oh, dude,
right?
Iron Maiden was fucking Satan.
Oh, shit. You put that Iron Maiden Eddie. I think that's what the poster.
Yeah. I had 2 of them in my room.
Oh, it's
these goddamn demons.
Right. So, and you're just like, oh, come on. Like, you're like, relax.
Yep.
And you kind of like that it pushed the boundary, right?
Yep. Right.
So I'm finding This is their
new rebellion.
This is their rebellion. This is their gothic. This is their goth.
That makes sense because they don't believe in shit they're saying.
They
don't even know what the fuck they're talking
and
about.
I would say much like goths. I'm dead. Okay, do you want to die? No. Okay, then shut the fuck up.
What was it, gays for Palestine or something?
They don't know anything. And I still see it. It's wild.
When they behead you, when
blonde-haired girl for Palestine. Their poor father, their grandfather fought for. It's like holy shit. Their father was in Iraq.
You're fucking the stinky guys. Damn it.
Well, it's not. What it is they found a clan. They found somebody to march with.
Yeah, to listen to them.
Just like we found punk rock, right? Yeah. We found punk rock, and I gotta be honest. It wasn't about them. It was for me. It was about the scene. I love the scene. I think more than the music itself, more than the musicianship. I think me wanting to play music was secondary. I liked the camaraderie, the violence, the aggressiveness of punk rock first.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, of course, it makes 100% sense, dude. Because and then because I mean, the more we got into the music part of it, we're like, holy shit, this shit's badass.
Yeah.
But dude,
and holy shit, these guys can play too, which was
But the people, you're right. The crowd that we were always around was just fucking, dude.
The unity and the camaraderie.
The fucking hell yeah.
It's beautiful.
Help a dude up, you get fucking thrown down in the pit and shit.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful. So I'm thinking these are all lost individuals.
Oh my god!
You know what I mean?
My phone just played Weezer.
Weezer sucks,
I'm
dude.
Gonna fucking smash this fucking thing.
Weezer blows,
dude. Like a sweater.
What a dumb song, dude. But there you go. That's better. But you get what I'm saying? This is us trying to understand. And then when they throw up their dumb flag, but so you gotta look at ourselves as like our grandfathers when they see us
in a handbasket thing.
You know what I mean? When they see face piercings and you get in the grandfathers, it's the same as you probably seeing that fucking Palestine flag or whatever, and you're just like, what the fuck?
Well, I'll be honest with you. I've gotten to the point to where it doesn't make me mad, but I kind of want to like save these people from their own destruction of what they're doing to themselves. Like you wave that flag in this country. It's not going to end up well for you.
I think it's their parents. Their parents got to sit them down and be like, look, we
don't support these people at all.
Look,
we don't.
Look, son, I'm a lawyer. Look, son, I'm a judge. Or look, son, I run a business. I know you keep saying we need to bring down the institution. He's like, but I am trying to grow my business, and I'm trying to pay for your school.
But I will piss a lot of people off by saying this too, but I don't support either one of their sides.
I almost knocked that over.
Either one of their sides on either one of the wars, all right? So the Ukraine-Russian, don't care. Actually, I would kind of prefer Russia to win so this shit would be over with.
You know what?
To be honest with you. The fucking Israeli-Palestinian stuff, dude, I mean,
that's like a biblical thing those guys are going through.
It is. It is, right? So stay the fuck out of it.
What does the cologne smell at that fucking front line?
Dude, how many hairy chests are running through this crowd?
I mean, why don't you guys just go disco, man?
Disco.
Yeah, why don't you go be like fucking the Zohan,
dude? But no, hey, that's their problems. All right, son, you let them handle their problems. If you want to get a piece of it, stop waving flags of theirs and fucking...
Or go down there.
Have them protest.
Or go down there and protest.
Fly over there and go and make a fucking difference. You want to make a difference? Get the fuck
Why are you on
here,
Long Beach Boulevard, dude?
Right? Holding up traffic. People are trying to get to work and trying to get past the protesters for oil fucking bullshit.
Because it's nonsense. It's nonsense. They're doing nothing. Because you never see like a guy out there protesting that looks like he's got
his shit
like he
together.
he took the day off of work. Yeah. You know what I mean?
No.
None of them have jobs.
No, none of them got their shit
None
together.
of them have a shoulder muscle from lifting or getting anything, right?
Not only a shoulder muscle, they don't have shoes that are fucking fitting them, dude.
It's all a mess. It's all a mess. And even in causes sometimes where I believe in the protest, I still go, stop protest. You're doing nothing. You're just stopping traffic,
nothing.
Making me mad.
You're pissing off your own people.
Even when I agree with it.
Your own people,
which I don't agree with most.
And therein, if you're pissing off your own people, you're working for your own enemy. is what you're doing, you dumb shits.
Yeah.
Sorry to break it to you.
I mean, yeah, it's wild. It's wild. I mean, look, you know, the strippers started the protest, which I was for. You know, I think strippers should earn more money. See, that's where my brain lies.
Hey, if you're gonna pay somebody at McDonald's more fucking money, strippers need to get more money. All right, this is how the chain of events works. All right, fast food makes more money. Strippers definitely need to make more money. Come on, guys, you don't take care of them. Who's gonna do it?
Yeah,
who's gonna do it?
They're people too. Like, wasn't that a big thing? Sex workers is work too.
Single moms, they need some fucking money, dude.
Yeah,
right?
I think we should bring back the strip club, dude. But look, it's up to the strip clubs to step it up and not make people want to go home.
Well, yeah,
because the strip clubs are becoming less inviting.
Dude, I haven't been to
at least here in California.
I haven't been to one in a little while, to be honest with you, dude.
At least here in California, I'd like to do a tour.
But the last few times
we'll do a stripper tour, dude. How fun would that be? And just rate strip clubs.
The last few times I've been very unimpressed, though, dude.
Except the last time I was at the library, we've talked about it before.
Yeah.
Great time. All
right, well,
worth the money at the door, in my opinion.
All right.
Also,
as long as it's worth it. If it ain't worth it, then you.
And I think
like,
here's the difference: security guards, nice as hell.
There you go.
Nice as hell.
There you go.
They were invited, welcome. Like, you know what I mean? Well, you know when you go to a strip club and he's just eyeballing you, like, what the fuck are you eyeballing me for? I'm here to pay money.
You think I got a bomb strapped to my leg, dude? I don't.
Yeah, like the strip clubs in Hollywood, like all the famous ones, like Crazy Girls and Seventh Veil and all these ones, where all these videos are shot. The bouncers are so fucking rude. The bartender is so rude to you. The waiters are so rude. You're like, well, then why am I here?
Yeah, you guys are just trying to get me out of here.
Why am I here? You know what I mean?
Am I interrupting your fucking drug party?
Did I tell you? Did I tell you that I actually, my ex-girlfriend and me and her goes, you know what? I'm gonna hit every strip club here, and I'm gonna make them a proposal. Be like, look, I don't want to pay your door fee, but I am gonna spend over $200 at your bar. Can I come in without doing your door fee? Every one of them said no. I go, you guys got to be the dumbest businessmen of all time.
That's no shit.
So you'd rather have my $20 at the door and me spend $50 at the bar than me come in for free and spend $200 at the bar?
What a great proposal, though.
Yeah,
you know, just to catch them in their own bullshit.
I did. Yeah, and
that's great.
Nobody took it. Not a one in Hollywood. Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
And I go, you guys, and I didn't try to argue. I go, I'm gonna spend money. And then a lot of them were like, well, like, how do I know? I go, I'm telling you, I'm going to do it. You can watch me. Yeah. But nobody did it. Nobody.
That's how callous they've become, dude.
Or dumb.
They're used
dumb.
They're used to getting fucked over.
And some were like, hey, I just can't do it, bro. Like, I'm forced. I have to. And I go, really? You know what I mean? Really? Like, that's so weird to me. It's so weird, and none of them, you know, that you let people in for free that they knew. But I go, it's you guys are you have bad business. You're dumb.
That's not good for business. That's not business, baby.
Yeah. So I gotta think. And why don't we have strip clubs where it's just a bar? You just come in. People can come in and out all they want.
I mean, that's how they used to be.
Well, no, I mean you had to pay. You always had to pay at the door. You've always had to pay at the door.
No, we used to get them VIPs at Rio.
Well, nah, but you're still...
Remember?
Yeah, but that's how they get... Yeah, right, they're giving you those cards. But I'm saying, like, just be a bar, and there just happens to be strippers.
No, it used to be whenever you got lap dances, they give you them free passes for the next time you came through.
Right, it's the next time you come through, yeah.
Yeah, but...
Yeah.
See, I mean, that's good.
That's good.
That's good business.
That's good, but you got to keep this card that you get in trouble with your wife for.
No, but I'm talking about back in the day when we were kids.
I'm not saying you or your wife. I'm saying guys in general.
Yeah, well, of course.
I do believe most.
I would just tell my wife I'm going.
Well, I know. I mean, like, well, that's what I'm saying. When I'm saying I want to take this strip club tour, be with my girl. We're all gonna go. It's a party because this is what I want to make strip clubs to be is a party, not creepy guys going with my sweats. You know what I'm saying? I want it to be a party. It's a party.
You know how much more fun it would be when the girls are just like relaxed.
They're fucking having a great time. Dude, like I think all the girls make great salaries. They can make tips, but like I'm gonna go this far. No, you're not going lap dances. You're just partying. Honey, you want a lap dance? Because they have a salary. Mm-hmm. You want a lap dance? Hell yeah, I'll take one. Right? I'm not giving you the money. That's the part of your salary. That's part of you just being awesome in the club. You know what I mean? I think there's something there where it's like we're all having. It's fun for the whole family. You know what I'm saying? You bring your kid just turned 21. You're like, son, that's a hot chick.
18, dude.
Nah, I gotta be 20 these days. 21, dude.
It's 18, dude.
I know. No, I'm gonna say that 18-year-olds ruin a party.
Well, you got a point. All right. Well,
I'm gonna say 26. I'm just gonna keep going older, older. Yeah.
Well, but then again, by the time we got to
plus, I want my strippers to be older than 18 too.
Hey, plus, remember Fritz's, right?
Yeah.
When we used
Classic.
to roll up there,
Classic.
Dude,
Yeah.
We were not fucking dumbass little kids and shit. You know, we were experienced by that time, and we were only what, 18, 19?
18, yeah.
Right.
18's when we started. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
It was also a different time. We didn't have cell phones. You know, you didn't have cell phones.
Well, I mean that's a fact, but I'm just saying we drank responsibly to know that how much we could handle.
And there was briefly when the cell phone came out, and then they had the flip phone that could take video and take pictures. Then you would have to leave the flip phone in your car. Do you remember that?
Yeah,
they would be like,
right.
they'd pat you down and be like, oh, you got to put that in the car because people are taking pictures of strippers and shit or whatever. Now you can't.
How fucking lame are you though, dude? Where you do that, dude? Where you do that? Where you do that, dude?
I mean, the strip club, I guess, because you got hot naked chicks, it's gonna bring some losers. It's gonna bring. But I think you have to weed them out. Like if we want to open our strip club that's fun for the whole family, I do believe you have to weed out kind of some of the guys that ruin the vibe.
Hey, so we're gonna call it like in The Simpsons, Uncle Moe's family feedback.
What the fuck? What is that from, dude?
That was The Simpsons.
Is
dude.
that a Simpsons? Yeah. Holy shit!
Where fucking Moe fucking he had the fries on his head, and he's like Uncle Moe's.
I don't know that one.
Yeah, he tried to turn his bar into a family restaurant.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's hilarious. No, I mean, I think there's something to that, though. I really do. You know, and like, what are hot chicks gonna do? Like, I'd rather them be. Okay, here's the question:
having fun.
Would you rather them be out there having fun and stripping? Look, I'll go even farther, man. I'm gonna say keep the bottoms on. If you want to go a little topless, fine. I say keep the bottoms on.
Well, then it's 18 and over, right?
No, 18 and over is actually completely nude with no alcohol.
That's right. I always forget.
Yeah, it's weird, right?
That.
Yeah,
I always forget that
you
shit.
get vagina, but no alcohol, or you get no vagina and alcohol. Isn't that a dumb?
Can't have the two together.
Isn't that a funny rule?
Can't have the two together.
I don't want vagina. I like the bottom still on, man.
I didn't mind it, dude. I don't want no snail trailing when she's fucking.
I like the
doing a little dance on.
I like
shit,
the bottoms on, little topless. I even like bikinis, just bikinis, man. Let's go.
Oh, remember that? Yeah. The
like there are still bikini bars.
not the castle, but the ranch, the fantasy
Ranch, dude.
Yeah,
Hell yeah. It's fantasy ranch. Remember Sugars?
Sugars, dude. Damn.
Yeah. Sugars. That brings it back. That's a whole other bracket.
Woo, is it?
That's a whole other bracket of chicks with C-sections and bullet holes, you know. God bless them, though. God bless them.
What happened there? I got stabbed 3 times by my ex-husband.
Hey, man.
God damn.
Hey, you know what's funny is that like that was kind of a normal thing where you had like these bikini bars and like all the bartenders had these little bikinis and stuff, right?
Yep.
When we went to Austin, a lot of those bars are just chicks in bikinis that are bartenders. And I go, oh, I forgot about all this. I was like, this is great.
I did forget about that, dude.
Yeah.
How horrible is that? What has this state done to us, E?
I totally forgot. When we went to Austin,
Dude.
we went to 3 straight bars where it was just all bartenders were like chicks in bikinis. I was like,
The fuck?
and they were, by the way, they were fucking super cool. Like they were like cool chicks. They were just like, oh shit, you're from out of town. They just lean forward and be like, let me tell you where you got to go around here. Big old titties on the bar and shit.
Hell
Just
yeah.
like- See, I think.
They know how to hypnotize, dude. They're like, hey, let me tell you something real quick. And you're like,
Yeah. Let me get you some nachos. They bring out the nachos for you.
so where am I going?
It's fantastic. It's fantastic. I think in these states we get stuck in these little ruts.
Ruts, dude.
I think a rut is the best way, dude.
That's a
and you
fact.
forget, and just from city to city, Hollywood to Long Beach, like I'm slowly getting, you know what I mean? Like it gets less and less woke as I end up over here. You know what I mean?
That's a fact.
And it's like, and it's also, notice where it's less woke. Quote. I'm starting to hate saying that word, but
I know.
I think I'm not going to say it anymore.
Yeah.
It gets less and less that.
Yeah.
But
Those people.
People are more friendly.
Yeah.
Notice they're more friendly.
More friendly, nothing bothers them.
Notice you can leave your doors unlocked more.
Yeah.
Isn't that weird, guys? Isn't that fucking weird?
They're
Like,
not all wound up and fucking
they're
trampled
just,
upon, dude.
I mean, they're around. We see them. They're still around. But they are wound up. They are unhappy. They're fucking...
Because I mean, most of them look at them, dude.
They're paying money to go out into a forest and yell. You know what I mean? Have you seen that video? Holy fuck, dude.
No, but it doesn't surprise me.
There's a new thing where you can go out and in the woods, and this lady is making a killing off it of like distraught like chicks with blue hair can go out in the woods and yell and break sticks and stuff. And apparently she's charging a lot of money for it.
Hey, we need to get the back end of that and have them fight each other. Remember we were talking about sloppy fuckers fighting each other?
Dude.
We don't care.
It's fucking woke boxing.
Yes.
Whoa. Everyone would watch that.
Boxing.
Boxing. Yeah, but how many of them are you think you're going to sign up to fight though?
I don't care, dude. We can shoot them with darts.
I mean, hey, money talks, right?
With meth, dude. We'll shoot them with darts with meth, dude, and we'll watch them go fucking full bore.
I mean, money talks. I mean, dude, a woke boxing.
Yes. So no matter who wins or loses, we just get to see a good fight.
Whoa,
Not
dude.
a good fight, but at least a fight that we're...
Oh, my God. That is a great idea. Nobody take that idea. I want it.
Dude.
I'm texting Drew right now, dude. Oh, wait, my phone's over there.
We'll give them 3 hours.
Drew, Angel.
3 hours of training.
Anyone who I have that I know has gyms that we can get that have rings.
We give them 3 hours of training.
Angel can get a cage. Drew can get boxing rings. I think we're set, dude. And we just find them. Where do we put the advertising? Like,
We got to go to the protest rallies and like put up the flyers.
just you're just flying like woke boxing.
No, before they get there and protest, we'll just put them up on the poles and shit. Yeah.
Or it's like, I was about to say, well, they can, like, a lib and a conservative can fight, but I'd be like, that'd be a disaster.
Nah,
That'd just be a beatdown.
let's just see the Flim Pops just fucking.
That'd just be a beatdown. It's just like, oh, shit.
But we got to hit them up full of like a Red Bull or something to give them some energy.
Yeah,
so
because they're all,
flimsy, dude.
they're all fucked up
So
on,
lame.
they don't have any protein.
So lame, dude.
Well, I mean, that's part of the deal, though. Like, they have to go in how they are, right?
Let's juice them up a little bit, dude. You got to
Be like, hey, you want some water? It's got Coke in it. Like cocaine in it. It's like, here you go.
It's got to be something worth watching, dude. So we got to juice them up a little bit because their normal flimsy selves, once they stop running their mouths, they're tired. They tired by running that muscle.
Well, they faint walking upstairs, dude.
I know,
So it's like,
I know. So,
but I think, definitely, dude. Let's just name it what it is. Woke boxing.
woke boxing.
No headgear. I hate headgear.
Yeah. And that I don't want it to be.
I guess you
soft
have to do headgear. I guess for it to be, I don't know. You can get sued. I guess. I know there's a thing there.
Yeah,
like if you're a non-professional, I think.
because somebody's gonna get slapped and they're gonna spin and then.
Well, there's
hit
gonna be
their
a lot
head
of
on-
paperwork. You're gonna have to do a lot of to.
No, they sign the paperwork.
That's what I'm saying.
The release.
We are gonna have a big release for them.
Release,
because every little thing we need to cover.
right.
My lawyer's got to get on
Right.
that shit.
I don't care if your fingernail scratches the retina. You sign the waiver.
I go to my lawyer and I'm like, I'm thinking about doing woke boxing, and I need you to look over this. Like, what'd you just say? See, this is something old Howard Stern would do. This is an old Howard Stern show right here.
Hey, well,
Yeah.
it's about time we got some new shit, right, brother?
Yeah,
Shit.
absolutely. Woke
get it.
boxing, I love it, dude.
Woke
That is
boxing, dude.
that is brilliant.
Let's do it.
That's fucking brilliant, man.
We got to juice them up, though.
Get up
I'm
on.
telling you. It's going to be
Just-
so lame if we
Just
don't.
tell them it's mushrooms instead, or just know it's sage or whatever the fuck it is.
I'm about to
I actually have it right here.
I'm gonna smudge your soul.
Yeah, I have Sage with a voodoo doll right here. So fucking whatever the fuck. We got contradictions going on this table right here.
Hey, you know what I did just notice that this is the one that spins around like that.
Yeah.
You know you're supposed to put your bottle, so that way you just keep your shot glass right there and spin the bottle right around.
Well, I mean, it's good. Like we've done that with like dinner where we all just pick off it.
Sauces.
I have like 3 different meats on it. We just in the sauce on the other side. And we just go like this. It's incredible. Yeah. It's a cool. This is a makeshift little thing too. This wasn't even made for a lazy Susan.
See, all the rest of the stuff should,
See, the woke people will be like, "Why is it a lazy Susan?
Oh, why can't it be a Sammy?
Why isn't it a lazy Samuel?" Shut up, you.
Stop making
Shut up.
something out of nothing, you fairies.
Shut up, you. Yeah, I mean, that's a great idea, dude. Let's all just think about that. I mean, that would be huge. That would be huge.
And we can go to different levels, dude. We can do.
And I'm not going to call this podcast woke boxing because that's a great name for it, but I'm not going to because I don't want it stolen. People would jump on that. I think, like people that are like YouTubers, like rich YouTubers.
I mean, I know not a lot of people listen to us, but if that word of mouth gets out about what we're trying to do anyway,
I should name the podcast woke boxing copyright. Copyright date right now. Yeah. Not a bad idea.
Hey.
If you want it, here's the copyright date. Not a bad idea. In fact, if you want it, we'll sell it.
Slap, motherfucker. Slap.
Yeah. I mean I had which we did nothing for actually, and I always wanted to sell it, but maybe I'll say this shit too on the podcast is I was trying to do did I ever show you this? I was trying to do Mythbusters, but for sex. Did I ever tell you I did that? So I directed a porn. I directed a porno, and but we were actually doing it like Mythbusters. So, but it was with real porn stars and porn stars that you know, and just the 2 of them. It was with Liz Taylor. What up, girl? She's awesome. And fucking Angel Vane. She's awesome. What up, girl? Anyways. It was going to be Mythbusters for sex. You know how it's like the Dirty Pirate or the Angry Spider-Man.
Yeah.
So we actually do that and show you how it don't work in real life.
No.
And then we redo it and show you how it would work. Right? Just like Mythbusters. So we redo it. And so it doesn't work. Oh, I threw cum in her eye. Yeah, it's not that easy to just in her eye.
Sling it real
And she's
quick.
like, what the fuck, dude? It's just like, so what we wanted to do was we wanted to make it funny, hot as fuck, because the chicks are hot and they're naked and they're actually having sex. And we also wanted to do a behind the scenes, be like, and the girls are like, this is why it doesn't work. Here's why it doesn't work.
This is it.
Yeah, so we're just because there's all these, the Dirty Pirate, the list goes on, and all these things that guys are like, yeah, I did this to her. No, you didn't. You didn't. Didn't happen.
Nope, you heard a joke and you told
And
a story.
we wanted to do that with porn when you watch porn and you go, well, this is why girls don't really like that. Yeah. They actually really don't like when you do that. They're only doing that for your pleasure. So I thought that'd be awesome. So we did the little pilot for it because we wanted a series. We wanted to make a show at it, and we actually shot it. And but anyways, it wasn't up to me to pitch it. It was with my partner. And he pitched it, and we thought we had a hook up, and I guess they didn't want it, so we just did the one denial and bailed on it. But anyways, if anyone hears that idea, copyright that right now too. If you want that, you got to pay us for it.
Yep.
So it's like Mythbusters, but for sex. That's brilliant. I still think it's brilliant, and I still have the trailer. I forget what happened to the guy we got.
It's not a bad racket, fellas.
I got some French dude to be the dude.
Not a bad
He was awesome,
racket.
though. It was fucking sick. Racket. He wore a fucking Spider-Man outfit.
He was trying to sling it, dude.
And we played the Ramones. We played the Ramones song because Ramones do Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Spider-Man. That's awesome. Everybody was fun. It was actually very fun. Everybody had a great time doing it. And that's the idea, though. Because I was interviewing. So I interviewed probably about 30 chicks in porn to do this show. Which was fun. Which was fun. But they had to be fucking fun. That's what I was looking for. I was looking for them to be free, obviously free with their body and everything, and free with the idea of this thing is fun. The whole thing is going to be fun. If there's one moment we're not having fun, we ain't doing it,
well,
right?
That goes back to what we're originally talking about with the strippers. If you're not fun, if you're just fucking, like, just a couple of dances. Oh, here's some 30-second songs, barely fucking touches you, and then she's like, "Do you want another?"
Yeah.
And you're looking at her like,
No.
"Are you kidding me?"
I'll pass.
Yeah.
I'll pass on that.
What? Now I get to have the glitter and the smell of you like something.
I'm glad they got rid of the glitter. I'll tell you that right now.
Like something happened, but it never did. Yeah.
It's like
the glitter thing was fucked up, dude. Because I'd wash clothes and that shit would still be there weeks later.
I think we should get rid of the lap dance. I know men are gonna hate me on that, but I would say
I'll be honest.
I'll even up the door charge. If we want to get rid of the lap dance, let's up the door charge. Give it to the girls so they're more fun just being out at the party. Like, let's make, you know what I'm saying? You know how they come around and be like, honey, do you want to dance and shit? Never mind all that. Come around and party with the guys. I even like when they're like, hey, you want to buy me a drink? That's okay. I got no problem with that. I got no problem. And the bartender's like, buy the lady a drink. And it's just fun. Well, and she has, and then even give her, if you want to play this game, so she doesn't get all fucked up and stuff, give her a fake shot. It's fun to do a shot with I'm for us spending money as long as if it's fun, right?
I got you.
You with me? It's like I feel that with like blackjack. I don't mind losing at blackjack as long as I had fun.
I got you, but if you're having so much fun, a lap dance would be fucking awesome too. So fuck you with that, dude.
Hold on. Let me try to articulate what I'm saying here, because I get what you're saying. Because
dude,
and my penis is getting mad at me right now too.
See,
my penis said, "What did you just say?"
The fuck? Did you hear that hit from above, guys? He's talking to your nuts.
He's talking to my brain, I think. He's
talking to your nuts. Hey, guys, you hear this fucking...
The nuts are talking to my dick. The dick's relaying it to my brain. But what I'm saying is I'm trying to get rid of I want more of a party versus we're fake liking like we're fucking.
I got you.
Right?
Yeah.
Because look, I like a lap dance. I like a lap dance more than every Dick and Harry.
Tom, Dick, and Harry.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, Tom. You had the Tom. It's not that bad. Dick and Harry as well. More than every Harry Dick. No, you're right. But you get what I'm trying to say. I feel the lap dance, because also what it does, it takes you away from the party. So you're going up into the private room, right?
Yeah.
I'd like the private room to be organic. She does want to fuck you, right? Just because you're awesome and you guys are having a blast. She's already getting paid. So she doesn't need to woo you. That's what I'm trying to say. She actually thinks you guys are fucking fun, dude. So she wants to party with you. And if you guys if you're a single fella and you go to I throw that in. So if you're a single fella and you go to the private room with her, it's because you guys just want to continue and have a good time. No money involved. She already drove up in a Lexus. She's fine. You feel me? You don't like that idea. You don't like the lap dance idea.
Nah, I think there's a lot of there's a lot of
holes in this one.
A lot of holes in this story, dude. Like you want a stripper to like you? Well, you're already calling upon the gods.
I think a lady is more apt to have fun if she's already making a killing. She's already got a salary. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't think she's not trying to woo you with some nonsense. She's just like,
most strippers are trying to woo you with nonsense.
Right.
They're like, I got kids and
Jesus, really?
Yeah,
I do hate when they tell you that. I'm like, what the fuck are you telling me that for?
And that's happened several times.
Let's talk. I want stripper. We talk about me.
Yeah.
No, not you.
I'm
paying you to compliment me.
She's like, hey, you heard about that college forgiveness thing? Yeah, that didn't happen with me, so I'm still working on that too. And you're like, holy fuck, girl!
Holy shit, girl!
I didn't come in to hear your problems, so I get where you're coming from.
As you're sitting on my lap, you notice how my wood's going down.
Yeah. Like seriously shriveled back up, and you're wondering why my tip is in your butt. Well,
I'm
sorry, girl.
I'm gonna stick by my idea. There are private rooms, but they're it's just her discretion. It's up to her if she wants to do that.
She ain't gonna do that unless
because she's not gonna make any more money from it
unless there's money involved.
No, but if I hear, like, if I'm the owner, right, and I hear that she took extra money for the sexual pleasure that she gave this guy, well then I gotta fire you. I gotta fire you because you're already getting paid well. You're getting paid to do that. No, not necessarily do that, but you're getting paid if you like a fella that you get to you guys get to go up there and have fun. And I think that's real. That's a real thing. You actually like a fella.
Sounds like a brothel we might need to start in Tombstone.
Well, a brothel, but you're not. You're you're getting paid salary.
It would still be a brothel. Still be a brothel.
And there's probably higher salaries if you bring more men in, and more men are coming in and drinking.
Yeah.
And there's a drink minimum. It's free at the door, but there's a drink minimum. You know what I'm saying? And I like that better too. You know? Or I like what the Rainbow does in Hollywood. The Rainbow charges at the door, but they give you tickets for free drinks. Meaning they're just making sure you're drinking and not just coming in and hanging out.
Yeah.
That's what that's doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Smarter.
Yeah. I know what, I'm sticking by my no pay for lap dance. I'm sticking by that. If you want to give a fella a lap dance, that's on you.
If it was, I like that part, to where she can make that decision. Like, hell yeah.
She's not making any more money from it. She probably will at the bar, though. You know what I'm saying? Maybe we can give incentives at the bar. Like, if this boy that you just, and he's staying longer and drinking, I can give you a piece of that bar.
But then again, why are these fucking slags at these strip clubs nowadays? They're doing it because that's part of their job, but you can tell they don't enjoy it. Like, they don't
exactly.
They don't talk amongst themselves, like, because backstage there's like 6 to 8 women and shit. They're not like, hey, you want to handle him? No, I don't.
Yeah.
Like they don't find the one that's like, fuck it, I'll do that shit and I'll fucking tear his ass up.
Also because the clientele sucks. So, if you got, it goes hand in hand. You got slaggy looking girls, you got a bad clientele.
Dudes
you got these crazy looking girls. The clientele's a little better,
right?
Even still slaggy though. A lot of the clientele I've noticed in strip clubs are kind of
because there are
these guys are not my favorite.
Yeah, the wanderers come in there and fuck up the whole.
But there
thing.
needs to be a more of a, like, I would almost say the strippers are secondary to the fun of the bar. The strippers are like, instead of like having sports screens, we have dancing girls. You know what I mean? Instead of having a game on, which I don't like. To be honest, I don't like sports at my bars, anyways. You know what I
mean? I used to.
I don't like it. I don't want it.
But I want. Then again, I wouldn't go during.
I want music and booze and ball busting. That's what I want.
Then again, I wouldn't go during peak hours, dude. I'd go during fucking. They got.
I usually avoid. Yeah. Although I went to an English pub with a soccer match on, and that was a fucking blast. I mean, I didn't pay attention. I just got fucked up, dude. But.
And you were cheering for one team at the end of the night, weren't you?
I'll just cheer for whatever you guys are cheering for. It's fucking. I think it was like Manchester United was playing and shit. I was like, fuck yeah, dude.
Hell, and the Liverpool guys were like, oh.
But no, I took a girl actually on a first date to this joint. We just happened to go into this place, and we're kind of out on a little date, and we went into this pub. I generally like pubs. I'm not a big, everything else.
Yeah.
So we went into this English pub at, I think it's called King's something pub in Santa Monica.
Definitely sounds fun.
And it was an English pub, and they had a soccer match on, and it was packed full of fucking Irishmen and Englishmen in there, like real accents and everything, dude. And they're fucking yelling at the TV, dude. Like, they're fired up. And then, slamming their beers. I was like, I'm in heaven, dude. This is fantastic.
This is where I belong.
Yeah. And I was partying with everybody, and she was having a blast. She was cool. We didn't work out, but she was cool. And,
well, hey, it's a good thing the Englishmen didn't fuck up the whole day, dude.
I think we're past, especially in Santa Monica. I think we're the English and Irish didn't fight each other.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I've come across some.
You think they're still hating? What do you think? Really? You think English and the Irish are still?
I've been in
and the Scots.
I've been in little spots, dude, to where Well, there's at least that one guy that stirs it up with the rest and then makes a
On the English side?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Because the English side, I think, is always afraid of that.
I know.
Because most Englishmen are pussies.
Well, they are, but they can joke, like they got.
Sorry for the badasses, though. I know some people are badasses, but yeah, Coxbar, I'm with you. Yeah.
They can joke like they got something to say, but then talk shit back and smile, and they got a problem.
Because I imagine, especially here in America, though, say a guy that is he's foreign, he's from say London, England, which is a big city, very woke city at the moment.
Well, he's got his fingers stuck in his bum.
Yeah, and then he's talking shit to a fucking guy from Ireland.
No, that's not gonna happen.
Or a guy from Scotland, especially a guy from Scotland.
That's not gonna happen.
Like, yeah, you're gonna get killed,
trampled, dude.
In America.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. But I guess in other, who knows? In other, it all depends on what type of people migrate to certain parts of the world. But yeah, I mean, generally any pub for the most part, I'm in.
No, that happened to me. I was in Dubai, and it was an Irish pub, and it was an Englishman that was Special Forces, and he was talking shit to me, and I'm an Irishman, and I was like, really? So, what the fuck do you drink? Because we were talking with some Aussies, and I was asking, I'm like, I know you guys don't like that. What's that? Foster's, that piss water.
Yeah. It's terrible.
I was like, I know you guys don't like that, and I was like, what do you guys like? And they're like, Strongbow. And I was like, Strongbow, it's like an apple cider beer and shit. And I was like, all right, check it out.
Sounds pretty good.
Fucking Englishmen started talking shit, And I was like, you believe the jack?
He was on one, huh?
Oh, yeah, dude. I was like, you believe this fucking jackass? And like, it is your pub, bro. So, you do what you want. And he got handled up, but yes.
Well, I roll like that, too. Like, when I'm in a pub, this is your pub. I chose to come into your pub.
This is home.
Yeah.
This is home.
Yeah, I'm not gonna fuck with your pub. There's a reason I came in. It's your pub. If I don't like it, I can leave.
Yep.
But yeah, it is stupid if you. And I only think about that in pubs, other clubs or whatever. I'm like, you guys are gay.
Stand for shit.
You stand for fucking nothing, dude.
Fuck all.
Yeah. You stand for fuck all. Yeah. Yeah, like imagine that combo, English, Irish, and Australian. Ugh.
Oh, yeah, that was a fun night.
Jesus.
Hey.
Everybody's calling each other a cunt.
Oh, yeah, and there was a blowjob shots bought by dudes for dudes to punk them,
Blowjob shots? What the fuck?
That's that one with the fucking, it's a foo-foo drink.
I know it's gay. It's a gay drink, though, right?
So you send it to another dude to tell him that you think he's a fag.
Yeah, I mean, but the old Irishman, that's how I got started drinking whiskey. You know that story at the Odd Dubliner?
It's sex for fuck's sake or what?
No, he goes, the fucking sun's down for Christ's sake. And I've told that story so many times, but that is how I got into whiskey. And I was like, I can't have that. I can't have that in my life. I can't have this old Irishman call me a bitch. I can't have it, dude. That ruined my life, and it's cemented into my head, dude. Like, holy shit. And
I do love it when you tell that story. That's why I act like I'm dumb every time, dude.
Like, it's cemented in my head, and I go, yeah, I drink whiskey. I'm done with vodka and cranberry. You're right. This is crazy. And I'm doing this for a diet. You're right. This is gay.
Yeah. I love my people.
The fuck? And he was a real Irishman, too. He had this exact cap on, gray. Actually, I think it was brown, actually, to be honest with you. I think it was like a light brown. And he's got the fucking, what is it? I forget what the name of that shirt is. It's the plaid, the plaid, like a lot of skinheads wear these shirts. Anyways, it's a plaid short sleeve collared shirt with the fucking scallop.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, anyways, but he stood up like he was old. And when I say old, maybe he was my father's age now, I guess, but he fucking yelled. He stood up like this, and then just sat down and was like, it's just like he just put his head back down.
Did you see the one where what was it, Colin Farrell, where he's got the glasses? And
I know the movie you're talking about, The Gentleman.
The Gentleman. Yeah. Dude, that was the only good part in that whole flick. I watched that one too.
What was the part?
Where he's in the he's fucking getting some food, and the kids fucking try to cut in line and shit, and they're like, get the fuck out of here, old man, or I'll wet you. And he's like, the only thing you're going to wet, young man, is your fucking pants. And And he's like, you guys want to fucking fight? Let's fucking fight. But make them quick because I got some shit to do. So the kid, there's like 5 or 6 of them, you know, and fucking one fucking tries to move in, dude, takes him down real quick. Second one takes him down. Third one takes him down. And then, you know, he's like, well, I'm about to go over to my my shop over here. And they're like, your food's ready, coach. And they're like, oh, you're the coach? He's the boxing coach. Like the whole fucking whole joint and shit.
Yeah.
Like, you know, these little punk ass kids are kind of like it's kind of like a Karate Kid moment, but with boxing. And shit,
okay.
You know?
Should I watch that movie? Because I didn't actually watch it. I know of it because I was like, that looks interesting.
Hey, that was the only good part.
Oh, really?
I'll be honest with you.
That sucks.
You see that clip, you save yourself the whole movie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You ever seen Legend with Tom Hardy? It's about the Cray brothers.
It sounds familiar.
Watch that one. That's right up your alley, dude. It's the Cray brothers were these fucking East End English gangsters, and they're fucking crazy, and they're running shivs, and they're twin brothers, and Tom Hardy plays the Cray brothers, and it's amazing.
Yeah,
the movie's amazing.
It was one of those movies that I watched. I think, you know.
Give it another watch.
Yeah.
Give it another watch. In fact, before that, just do a quick Wikipedia on the Cray brothers and how they fucking they ran the East End, and they're wild because one brother was the businessman, had his head on straight, and they were twins, but he was very handsome. And then he had his other twin brother was mentally ill and a psychopath, and didn't give a fuck, dude. And like Italian gangsters, and be like, and he just smashed this Italian gangster, bam, like fucking, and it turns out he was gay too. The other brother was gay, which does not happen in that world, which made him even crazier. So he'd be like, he go, I like boys, but I'm not a faggot. Like he'd just say shit like that, and they'd be like, the Italian gangster was like, what'd you say again? He was like, I like fucking boy. I like fucking but I'm not a fag. And the Italian be like,
I'll be honest.
I don't know, dude.
I'll be honest with you.
Yeah.
You're not selling me on this movie, dude.
Wild. Well, I'm telling you, the boy's wild. I'm telling you, the boy was mentally ill. He was out of. They had to break him out of the mentally fucking. But that's how they framed a lot of the politicians through him, because he threw like a gay party. And the politicians showed up. They took pictures of him, and then blackmailed all the politicians. Watch it. I'm telling you, it's fucking fantastic.
I don't think there's any reason for me to watch a gay movie, dude.
It's not a gay movie.
Yeah, but there's gayness in it.
Gangster. It's a gangster movie.
Yeah, but there's gayness in it.
That's all right. Watch it. Do me a favor.
I don't know.
Do me a favor. They don't show anything. They show zero gayness. They just mention it.
All right.
They just mention. They show zero gayness. It's a perfect movie. I'm telling you. And if it's a true story, apparently a homeboy was banging dudes. The crazy one, and apparently they use that to their advantage. I'm telling you. Give it a go, dude. Give it a go. It's wild.
The weirdest conversation I think we've ever had, bro.
It's about the movie. I'm just telling you about the movie.
I know. I know, but where you're trying to give it, yeah.
I'm telling you, it's a great movie.
They just talk about it. And nothing happens.
Well, because I love, in fact, with all of this, in fact, they do that. It's like what we were talking about before. Why do we need to have this giant sex scene? What does that have to do with the story of the movie? We can just imply they had sex
every time
and move along, right?
Yeah, I got you.
And they do that even with males, they just imply that homeboy raped his own wife. That happens in the movie too. He rapes his own wife when she wants to divorce him or whatever. I guess you can call that rape if you can rape your own wife, but he did hit her and whatnot. Okay, it was bad. What I'm saying is they don't show the whole, they imply he did it, they move on, right? You know what I'm saying? It's not needed to be seen. I'm really not selling the movie for you. I know that, but it's a great movie.
Yeah, you really.
But it happened. It's part of the story, dude. Like, you know what I'm saying? Whether you like it or not, it's part of the story.
I got you. Yeah.
So in a lot of these things, I wonder, why does this have to be fucking, why does this have to be, and there's so many gay scenes in here, in movies. And let's just say sex scenes. Let's not even talk about gay scenes because it gets people's brains all twisted. Let's just talk about, in general, these sex scenes. They're not, and I love titties more than the next man. You know what I'm saying? It's not needed that much sex going on.
Detail into
Well, never mind. It's an elongated scene that these people had to shoot for a whole full day, right? And so that goes back to my little conspiracy theory about Hollywood. This is how you kind of get people to do shit you want, blah blah blah.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yep.
I've seen a lot of
I really believe this in just in even heterosexual sex and hot sex with hot ass actors. They're fucking married, right? Yep. So it's like
most of the time, both of them
are married.
Yep.
And in order to be a good actor, you do have to have a connection with somebody. Yep. You do. You have to have a good connection. Even though it's fake sex, there's no penetration. But they are sucking each other's titties. Yep. They are making out, and they're doing it for 8 hours out of that day. Because it takes almost that whole day.
I didn't like the way the nipple popped out of the right side of your mouth. I want it coming out of the left.
Well, also you have to get different shots and different angles. And look,
somebody turn on the AC.
And we've had that conversation, my girl and I, where it was like, because I've done scenes where I'm making out with chicks and shit, and luckily it's all comedy. It's fine. We're doing all kinds of fun, and making out, it's whatever. It's acting, and I am me. It's not a big fucking deal, right? But like, I did tell my girl, I go, if there's like a sex scene I have, it will be big money. I'm not doing a sex scene with a girl for nothing.
Oh, so you're doing the indecent proposal thing, right? That's what it
well,
was.
Well,
they're like $1 million.
Just think about it.
$1 million, but she looks like Rosie O'Donnell, and you got to perform.
Well, I think my girl would prefer that, actually, that it's Rosie O'Donnell.
But would you prefer that?
Oh, you mean like sex? No, but I was just saying in acting. There's no dick happening in acting. There's 47 people around you.
No, I'm talking about. She's like, I need that connection.
Okay, hold on.
That penetration.
Well, let's go. What are you talking about? You talk about like
$1 million, and they want you.
And I got it.
They want you to do a sex scene.
And I got a girl, or I don't have a girl.
No, it's a girl, but she looks like she legit looks like Rosie O'Donnell's twin, and. In this scene, all right, there's no stunt cock. All right, they gotta see fucking just.
Well, then that's porn, though, dude.
Right?
It's not a movie. In all sex scene movies, they got shit over their junk.
All right,
they have to. It's like illegal.
So I'm taking the $1 million off the table because you can't penetrate Rosie O'Donnell.
I can't find it, dude. My dick wouldn't work though. That's the problem.
But let me give you $250,000, and you got to rub up against Rosie. Like legit.
Well, I think. Hold on. Are we talking about in a movie?
Yes.
And are we talking about porn or just a regular movie?
Not porn. No, you got to wear like one of them thin skin fucking suits.
Yeah, I got no problem with that. That's easy for me. No problem. It's just bullshit.
The director keeps fucking with you like, no. After 8 hours, cut.
I think. For one, my girl would prefer that because it's just bullshit. She would if it's a crazy hot chick.
But how many?
She's probably like, fuck,
how many
dude.
hours of cuts and takes are you willing to deal with?
Oh, I mean, at some point, look, even just with anything, I'm just like, look, I've had enough. I fucking want to go home. This is crazy. But I mean, money's money.
They give you 8 hours, dude.
But also, I'm mature enough, dude. Like, I could fucking dance with a bride. It's not a big fucking deal. I'm not trying to fuck her. You know what I mean? Plus, there's 57 people around with lights, and it's like, But now, porn's another story. I'd be like, nah, I'm not doing it.
Well, what if you start rubbing on Rosie with the little thin skin suit, and all of a sudden some magical fucking...
Some magic happens?
some pussy action starts swallowing you up, dude, and you're like, ah.
Swallowing me? Ew, dude. Ew. That's disgusting. No, I mean, I'm telling you. But, like, let me plant this in your head when you guys are watching movies, and you're watching a sex scene, right? Mm-hmm. There's probably at least 15 different takes on that sex scene. There's no penetration, but there's a lot of stuff going on that you wouldn't want your significant other doing, right?
I think sometimes there is penetration going on.
And then I want you. Nah, there isn't.
I think sometimes there is.
Nah, I don't think there is. Because they have to. I mean, who knows? But as far as I know, it's legally you have to have that skin-colored strap over your shit. Yeah. You have to. It's like legally you have to, and also for backup, so she can't say anything, he can't say anything. You know what I mean? Mm. But I'm sure some shit has happened for sure. But But what I'm saying, just look at and also look at the story. Go, was that even necessary for the story? Like, really think about it.
It never
I know I'm
is.
sounding like an old codger a little bit on that one. But
No, but I've felt that same way because I've been watching funny fucking, comedy movies and shit.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden it dips into that and I'm like, fucking got to put my hand over my kid's fucking.
Well, right. But
shit,
see, like in comedy, I do like raunchy comedies. I do love it. But that is it's a raunchy comedy. That is what it's for. To do just dumb shit. You're going to get tits for sure. Definitely.
But no, sometimes there's a little bit more, and it gets real quick. And
I feel you. I know you got to do that with kids. You're like, fuck, dude. I remember my dad used to do that to me too. He'd get all mad. He'd be like, you didn't have to do that. Just like, My mom never did that to me. I watched Basic Instinct with my mom, which was fucking weird. But my mom didn't give a fuck because my mom looks at everything so medical and clinically done. Like, oh, she needs to straighten her back up right there.
I just pictured Mr. Neal with the medical.
Mr. Neal? Oh, God. I think he's on another plane, dude.
Well, that was a different field of medical.
Yeah. But I'm serious. Like, with any movie, just watch it. Go, is that sex scene necessary? Like, you ever seen Spartacus? You ever seen those type of movies? Spartacus?
Yeah, but not for a while.
Okay. Anyways, it's mostly fucking sex and crazy ass shit.
Yeah.
Or like Game of Thrones.
Oh, yeah.
I never watched that, but there's a ton of fucking crazy sex in there, right?
I tried to watch it. I couldn't get into it, bro.
And I can't get into it either. Anyways, I'm just trying to say, these guys have to do a ton of takes. It is odd, like if you're thinking like your wife or your daughters are like, I want to get into act. I want to be an actor. Just know there's 87 takes of you fucking making out with this dude, and fucking.
They tried to get at my little girls when they're real young, dude, and I said, fuck no. There's
also
there's no way. The
mental gymnastics acting does on women, I think, is fucking
terrible.
Crazy.
It's terrible.
It's crazy. Like I said, I have a friend who's an actress, and she's a hell of an actress. She's incredible. I've worked with her before, but she's like she had to do a rape scene in a show, right? And she said she couldn't touch her husband for like weeks. Like he'd like put her hand, and she'd be like, oh, like, you know what I mean? And it's like, was it worth the money for that? I know it's fake, and she said even the actor was like, you good? Everything good? You okay? But still, you have to do 87 takes, and she's a good actress, meaning she tries to put herself in that. She got to cry, the whole thing. I would not want my wife to do that.
Hell no.
I mean,
that outcome.
Ian, it's just acting. I know. I don't want it.
No, but mentally, that fucking hit a little string, dude, and I'm not trying to deal with that.
Yeah, I don't want it. And my girl's done that too. We've had this conversation, like, because she's helped me with my auditions and all that shit. And she's been like, I'd love to start, acting and get an agent. I was like, nope, I don't want it.
Not gonna be good.
Because every actress I know has gone fucking crazy. Sorry, ladies. Sorry, I love y'all.
Gotta back you on that.
Because it's rejection all fucking day. It's constant rejection.
Rejection or fucking, you'll get this, but you got to do this.
Well, that's very. I do believe that's there, but that's very rare a lot of the times too.
Yeah.
It's rare,
but it's out there.
I'm gonna say this too, and people aren't gonna like this. With that whole, you got to do this. That's also in selling cars too. If you want to be a car salesman as a woman, there's that too. That exists in every business.
But women are more...
And you can just say no, by the way. You don't have to be an actress.
Women are more gullible than men, dude. That's...
You could... This is... sorry, and then we'll close out the cast. It's going long. But this is definitely one of those things where it's like, hey, ladies, you don't have to be an actress. No. You could just say no.
You can say no.
You just don't do it.
But they're like, they see the stars in the sky, and they're like, how many millions of dollars am I going to refuse if I don't do this? Yeah. That's what they do.
And a lot of girls lost out on a lot of opportunities because of this thing.
Yep.
I know a few of those females was like, fuck, I wanted to blow dudes for parts. That's my job.
Yeah, but they don't want those girls, dude. They don't want it if it's too easy. Yeah.
But what I'm saying is like, hey, just say no, guys. I know it's hard because look, I could be a star, but look, you don't have to be an actress. You know that, right? You really don't.
You could do.
There's a million other jobs, right?
Other things,
That's has been my argument through the whole thing. She wouldn't have got the movie if he didn't say that. It's just a movie. She's a dumb actress. Who cares?
Yeah.
You don't have to do X-Men.
And the movie sucked anyway because now they're pumping out so many fucking superhero movies that nobody cares anymore unless it's Deadpool.
Also,
that
Deadpool's awesome.
That shit's dope.
Also, but speaking of Ryan Reynolds, if Ryan Reynolds is like, hey, you got to blow me and you're in Deadpool, no one's complaining about that. You get what I'm saying? I've said this on this cast too. The reason why these guys are getting hit because they're hideous. If Brad Pitt was like, hey, if you got to blow, girls like, fuck yeah, dude. Yeah, man, no problem. Right?
Right. Yeah, even Brad Pitt when he was in what was that, the Benjamin Button one?
Yeah.
When he was old as fuck, dude. He would still get blown, dude. You know that.
Guys,
You know that.
let's be honest. Only reason girls are like, he's a piece of shit because he's ugly.
Yeah.
That's why he's a piece of
Exactly.
shit. And he's not hiring you anymore.
Hey, but you know what did make me happy the other day? Was
Although it's still gross. I'm saying it's gross.
It's definitely. But seeing that Jason Momoa guy that your girl likes, dude.
Yeah.
Seeing him dance like a little fairy on that fucking commercial the other day.
I haven't seen it, but I do believe, again, that goes into our theory.
Dude, the fairies to fairies, dude.
You have to do this.
Mm-hmm.
The Rock was the tooth fairy, dude. He wore a tutu. He played a gay guy. Although that was a funny role. But
but still.
and be cool. Yeah, it was still funny. He was good.
The rest of us guys are going to be like, nope, sorry, pass.
Well, that's my
Pass.
I really believe there's something to that. There's something to my conspiracy. And let's get out of here, brother.
Hell yeah.
Down the hatch.
All right, Chief.
All right. Hey, boom.
Went from pleasure to pain, from my true lover lane. Yeah, she's lost and so hard to find. Take us away to the songs that play when we danced alone for the first time. Well, no, what's the emergency? I will never leave. Baby, stay with me, darling, just take my hand.
Take my hand.
I got this under control. 'Cause in a little while, we're gonna explode into oblivion. What's got a hold of you, baby? What's got you down? Just look at this family and all that surrounds you. Think of the memory of a bond so strong. Put those ghosts and demons back where they belong. No, now you're losing it. Why you doing this? Not around the kids. Darling, just take my hand.
Take my hand.
I'll keep you under control. 'Cause in a little while, we're gonna explode into a billion, trillion.
Pieces.
Yeah, what's the emergency? I will never leave. Baby, stay with me. Take my hand.
Take my hand.
I got this under control. 'Cause in a little while,